Greetings, YouTube. Mandarin is still going to be with us today. This is going to be links to an article discussed on Metafilter from February 7th. Sheryl Sandberg and Adam Grant on women doing office housework. A man who doesn't help is busy. A woman is selfish. Regardless of your opinion of the advice Sheryl Sandberg gives to women in this article, it has an interesting and dishearteningly statistics about how the majority of housework is expected to fall to women. In a study led by the New York University of Psychology, Madeline Heilman, participants evaluated the performance of a male or female employee who did or did not stay late to help colleagues prepare for an important meeting. For staying late and helping, a man was rated 14% more favorably than a woman. When both declined, a woman was rated 12% lower than a man. Over and over, after giving identical help, a man was significantly more likely to be recommended for promotions, important projects, raises, and bonuses. A woman had to help just to get the same rating as a man who didn't help. When men do help, they are more likely to do so in public, while women help more behind the scenes. Studies demonstrate that men are more likely to contribute with visible behaviors, like showing up at optional meetings, while women engage more privately in time-consuming activities like assisting others and mentoring colleagues. As the Simmons College management professor Joyce K. Fletcher noted, women's communal contributions tend simply to disappear. It's almost as if men and women are treated differently by society. It's almost as though men have an easier time of things. You could, if you wanted to, almost consider that to be a privilege. A man doesn't have to do anything, and he's considered to be just as valuable as a woman that makes extra effort. There's an old saying that if you want to be considered half as good, you have to work twice as hard if you're a woman. And this is being borne out in research, that women do in fact have to work harder to be considered to be of equal value to a man, which of course is utter madness and is misogyny and sexism in action. Now, there are going to be people who say, well, women have chosen to do different types of work. Well, the types of work that women are doing are types of work that have to be done. And if the men are doing all the showy stuff, the other type of work still has to be done. The work isn't just going to do itself. If women were to step forward and do all of the showy work, and the men don't want to do the behind-the-scenes work, two things will happen. The behind-the-scenes work will not get done, or women will have to do that as well as doing the showy upfront work. How about we have frank discussions about this, so that all of the work is brought out into the open, and everyone understands that all the contributions that everyone is making are equally as important. That whether you can see the contribution or you can't see the contribution is still a contribution. A radical concept, I know. One that shall probably blow the minds of members of the MRA. But this is another example, folks, of how men and women are treated differently, and men are treated favorably over women time and time again.